Okay, welcome back to Parallel Convergence. I was just jamming out to the musica because alright music. Alright, let's continue this and figure out whether or not I did kill everyone and the cat. Which if I did. I'm very disappointed in myself. Anyways, let me think. What? How about Resonance 428, because the high velocity will cause the neurons to re backwards. But man, college stuff or university stuff. Am I right or am I right? Facepalm. No, we need something that embraces what we are doing. How about using she use name? What do you think? I don't really. All right then, maybe something cooler. Something that screams that we are cool nerds, that we have made time traveling possible, like parallel parallax zero. More importantly, we need test subject. You're right. No, we are not. I killed their cats. We looks at Helios is looking to pause. How about not the cat? Thank you. Yeah, tilts her head and looks at both of them in confusion. I mean, meow. Just kidding. I was planning to buy some lab rats I saw at the pets. What? That's even worse. And next to the district. Oh, and how will you determine that they have returned to the past? Well, why not? You already know why, even though they are simple rats that at first glance, like, seems like you already know why, even though they are simple rats that at first glance seem like they aren't capable of contributing to drastic changes to timelines. We simply don't know about that. We can't rely our fates on simple creatures that know only how to cater to their animalistic instincts. We can't risk things like the butterfly effect to occur. Understand, but we need to test it. Its full potential on them. What would we do? We will test on us. That's way too dangerous. We don't know the effects of applying the beam to its full intensity on the test subject, and needless to say, on a human being. We don't have any other option. We can try our best to diminish the risk. When you suggest then, we have to reduce the effects of the beam like we did with the electrons and apply to the rats. We will then observe what happens to their brain activity and draw a logical conclusion. Simply put, I'll monitor their behavior and health before and after the test. We will need to perform a brain sonography what to confirm their brain seems somehow normal. Yeah. You just can't hurt to try. Where are we going to find the medical applicants? How about asking the medical faculty at your university? No, we need to ask Sai's uncle for help. He's a doctor that specializes in both neurological and radiological. What? I'll talk to Sai. Yeah, Sai? It's been a while since I last saw him. How's he doing? Fine, I suppose. We occasionally on campus. We meet occasionally on campus sometimes. Looks like he was working really hard on his dissertation. So, we all seem set. Yeah. I'm so glad to know that there's a chance to save you. Yuki? Yeah? I was thinking. Since Yu's death, it looks like you were working really hard to make the time machine possible. It seems you seem to be even more determined to complete it before, this tragic event. Were you and her that close? Well, Fuyu and I have known each other since childhood. She stood up for me when no one else did. I don't know why I screamed. She has always pushed me to do my best, even when I wasn't feeling confident to do it. And it feels like for all the things she has done for me, I can't help to think but that I couldn't help her when she needed me. Oh, she is actually crying. When she needed me the most, tears are rolling down her cheek. Jeez Louise. Yeah. Burp. I know it might sound silly, but I feel like it's my duty as a friend to try to at least save her and allow her to live the life that she deserved. A burp. Do you guys have family? Besides Sai, because that guy's apparently rich, so I am. But I feel like I don't know. Their family should be saying that, not their friend. Well, I don't. Shut up. I understand. What? I just blanked out for a second. What? Later that day. Okay, now it looks like night. I'm other time and it was like, it's night. When it was like, it's not. It's. Well, 4 p.m. could look differently. It would kind of depends on when it is. Because if it's 4 p.m. in the winter, then it's like. Whew, that is just pitch black. If it's 4 p.m. in spring, it would be bright. If it's 4 p.m. in the summer, it would just be daytime, and then springtime in in fall, it would just be slightly dark. Maybe it's just spring. Fudge. I'm so tired. I need to go to bed. Let me text Yuki first. Dr. Sai booked an appointment for us to meet his uncle next week around 2:30 p.m. Oh wow, you're truly a resourceful person. Hehe. We will meet at my place before going to the hospital. I feel you, tired. Tiring. Alright, understand. See you then. See you. Was that really that important? 1 week later? Leads onto the sopa. Sopa? Sopa? It's been a while since I last chilled at your place. That feels great having your annoying presence here. I know. That's what I'm saying. You should just leave him. I missed you a lot. Wait. I know you missed it a lot. Nobody did. I'm so sad that they actually asked you for your help. Please leave. If you say so. Anyways, how's your dissertation going? Well, I need to adjust certain things, but I'm almost done. But ain't that project taking about all your time? Don't worry about me. Everything is just fine. Promise. Wait a moment. What? This place smells musky as hell. Glad to know you like to make that you still like to make lousy jokes. As they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if it was broke before, it's not really fixed. That's the exact reason why you don't have a girlfriend. Hey, I like this guy. Ouch, bro. You don't have to attack my heart directly like that. Anyways, where's Yuki? He'll be here soon. Punch him in the face. Runs off, steals his money. Tells him he's a freaking loser. Takes Yuki, brings him to the hospital and says, "Hey, Yuki, we're gonna ditch this guy." Maybe. I don't know. Shut up. What? Why are you screaming? This must be Yuki-chan. Yep. You can enter Yuki. The door is open. Yuki opens the door and enters Ryu's room. Why do you guys all just pile into his room? Hello, side's been up. Shut up. Why are you yelling? Hello, Yuki-chan. Sai takes Yuki's hand and shakes it multiple times. Yes, it's been such a long time. Alright, you can stop shaking your hand. I'm sorry, I know I was supposed to be here at 2 o'clock, but the tram got delayed. No worries, if it's you, I know there's got to be some reasonable justification behind your delay. Smiles uncomfortably. Rio looks at his watch. Well, I hate to be the killjoy, but we gotta go now. We'll miss the appointment otherwise. You're right. Let's get going. At the hospital. This doesn't really look like a hospital. I don't know why. I look at this place and I see school.
There's no lava right here.
Alright, guys. We're in front of my uncle's office. The time has come. Why are you talking like that? It's not like you're in a movie or something, man, where it's like the end. It's like climax of the movie, and you're like, alright, guys, we're at the gates of hell. So the time has come for us to reunite the stars and the planets and whatnot. It's just like, shut up. It'd be pretty cool. Bunch of random teenagers. But it has to actually be a good movie, not like Disney crap like that. There's a warning, but he is someone who I would describe as reasonable, but he is sometimes really difficult to convince. We need to make a good impression. Well, if we want to make a good one, we need to get moving. If I remember correctly, you did say that he hates when people are tardy. He shows time on his watch. Oh my. Oh me, oh my. You're right. You think he would really want to help us? Only one way to figure out. Sai knocks on the office door. Is the office door behind us? Huh? Sai tries opening the door to the office. Well, it's locked. Looks like we missed him. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's not my fault. It's not your fault, Yuki. You don't have to worry about this. Place his hands on Yuki's back. We will reschedule it for another time. You're right. Nods. Oh. What? Oh, you look fake as fake. Faker than fake. Jeez, that is the most. You look nothing like these two. But, gosh, you were. Don't want to say ugly. Alright, you have finally decided to come. Oh, Uncle, I thought you went home. Unfortunately, no. I got an overtime shift today, anyways. What's so urgent that you couldn't tell me on the phone? I was wondering what to do. What do you want this time? Come on, Uncle. Can your lovely nephew visit his cherished uncles from time to time? Shut up. Just tell him you're insecure. Stop wasting time. I'm even more suspicious now. Split it up. Let it out. Start trying to make a cool and dramatic pose. How you exo dramatic me? No. I'm gonna need your help for the sake of humanity. You're such a weird kid, you know. Go home if you want to make some prank. I'm busy working here. But it's true. Sir, we really need your help. And why would that be? It's for our university project. Huh? Oh yeah, it's for our project. I really don't want to say it because you know how I am. I don't really like to ask for help. What is this project about? We need to compare the ultrasounds of a rat's brain before and after a certain experiment. I've never heard of this project. Where have you, wait, where you have to use ultrasound on a rat, and aren't you guys engineering students? That's because we enrolled in a new extracurricular program that revolves around biology, animals, and stuffs, and old man like you wouldn't know. Oh, really? What's the name of the so-called program? It's it's a brainwave now. Wait, how the heck did they both say brainwave analysis and image group neurosonic program A? Panicked. If you guys aren't, if you are going to be honest, then I would ask you to leave if I don't have time listening to your jokes. It's actually for a time machine. I thought you guys were involved in some shady business. No. We're trying to bring back a dear friend of ours. How? This reminds me of my youth. You've built a time machine before? If you did, then that means you don't need to do this. And also, Sai could have just told us that. I don't know what you two are trying to achieve, but it will be difficult to use those ultrasound equipment without a proper reason. Come on, Uncle. Try to do something for us. I'd like to help you, as you know. I'm just a doctor here. I'll tell Dad to send one of those wine bottles in our basement to your place. What do you say? Make it 2, then we have a deal. Freaking no. Deal. How's that a deal? Back to Ria's room. I hate that so much. Actually. Alright, I dropped our laboratory wraps at the hospital. My uncle worked at on my way back home. Hopefully he's able to evaluate the current health status of the rats as fast as possible. Sure. Thanks for the help today, Sai. You're welcome, Yuki-chan. I don't know why I do that, but I do that, and I find it to be hilarious sometimes. Phone vibrating. Oh, it's a text from my parents. So you do have parents. Why not talk to them? Why not just let what happened happened? Why not just stop what you're doing, and just let the fact. Listen, I'm not saying completely forget about it. Or I'm saying you should learn to forgive yourself for what happened, because it wasn't your fault. It was none of your guys' fault. Also, I hate just talk to people. Apparently they want to visit me today. Well, I guess I gotta head back home. I just realized something. Drop you off at the bus stop. How romantic. Yeah, sure, thanks. 10 minutes later, after Ryu returns to his room, Sai treads to pet Helios. Hissing. Oh, I feel Helios is still not fond of you. So I'm thinking vitamins. It seems that she only likes the ladies. Well, can't blame her. Shut up. Nah, I just think that you're the only man that she dislikes. Ugh. Like every other woman. Come here, Helios. Helios cuddles up to Ryu's legs. Here, pats her. Purring. Purr. Purr. See? Whatever. Obviously, she would like you more. You're her master. Don't say it like that. It's gross. It smiles playfully. By the way, there's something I wanted to ask you privately. What? What is it? Better not be some dumb joke or something about me and not me, him and Yuki. One second. Are you sure this is going to work? If it does, do you think we will be able to save you? Whatever happens, happens. You are right. However, I was thinking of something. You sure think a lot, don't you? Well, let's just say you guys do succeed in creating the time machine. What happened to your current relationship with Yuki? May not you afraid that it would get affected? Like I said, whatever happens, happens. Admit it, you don't really want to risk your current relationship with Yuki to save for you. I mean, if it was me, I surely wouldn't risk it. Why alter what was meant to happen? I'm not like you. I hate how I was literally just talking about this. How to just... Gosh, I hate you. It's true that I'm scared of losing what I have with Yuki, and it's also true that my motivation to save you has somehow decreased. I keep questioning myself on whether or not that we are doing the what we're doing is ethically correct. I mean, to alter an event that happened just because we feel like it. It wasn't meant to occur, and possibly risk the future of others sounds like the epitome of selfishness. Then why? However, I don't care anymore. Seeing Yuki push herself that hard just to enable for you to live the life that she was supposed to make all the others sound pointless. All that matters now is Yuki reaching her goal, and I will do whatever it takes to make her happy. I'll try everything that I can for us to end up together in each timeline. So don't worry about this. You sound as crazy as ever. So is everyone that tries to achieve greatness. Anyways, I wish you'd look, buddy. Shut up. Next day. What are we doing next day? Wait, I don't like it. Alright, judging from the test reports we obtained from the hospital about the current health status of the rats, they seem to be normal. Nice, nice. We would have to thank Sai properly one day. Do we have to thank him? I mean, come on. Besides literally what happened, like not even a couple of seconds ago, where I was just talking about that, and then Sai made the same comment. What if we don't thank him? Because I feel like that would just make him more horny. You're right. Anyways, everything is ready. I'm waiting for your signal. Yeah, let's test this machine. Brings the helmet. We use straps to the rat to prevent them from escaping. Yuki just place the helmet over the rat and connect the wires to the area near the brain cortex. Got it. Yuki places himself a bit far away from the testing zone. Alright, Yuki, come here now. Yuki goes to you. Are you sure this is not going to hurt them? Don't worry, I have to run some tests to ensure that it doesn't hurt them at all. Alright then, let's get started. Ryu pushes some buttons in order to ensure that the helmet will be activated. In 3, 2, 1, Ryu presses the final key to activate the helmet. A flash of beams. Wait, a flash of beam passes through the wires. Incredible. Ryu presses the buttons to stop the experiment. Yay, the experiment was a success. It's way too soon to decide whether it's a success or not. You are right. Let's continue the experiment on the other test subjects and then leave them at the hospital for further analysis. They repeat the experiment for all 4 lab rats. 3 days after testing the rats at Uncle's hospital. Do we just call him Uncle? We resumed this project several months ago. Since then, a lot of things have happened. However, with Yuki by my side, the time traveling machine was no longer just a concept of or absurd idea. Finally, after what seemed to be eons, the day that I anticipated and feared the most came. It worked? Well, according to the tests performed at the hospital, nothing about the rat's brain's activity seemed to be abnormal. Size Uncle also observed them for a few days, and nothing seems to indicate a behavioral change in the rodents. Actually, there was something a bit strange with one of the rats. Huh? Nobody told me about this. What was it? Well, according to the results, one of the rats showed a minor spike in neural activity only a few seconds, as Uncle said. It was probably a stress reaction or an anomaly. Which one? The last one we tested on, number 4. But everything else was fine. Cognitive response time, all normal. I honestly think there's nothing to worry about. Still, even a small anomaly could mean something bigger when scaled to humans. You're right, but I assure you that it will be okay. It was one-off occurrence and not statistically specific, significant. Well, we come to I can't speak English. I'm sorry, Ryu. Can't let a single blip stop us now. Yeah, you're right. After months of working tremendously on a way to time travel, we're finally at the threshold for our goal. Can you believe it? Can you even believe it? We can finally say Fuyu and make a cat eat. Yeah, sad smile. Anyways, we can draw 2 conclusions regarding the experiment on the rats. The helmet didn't work. The helmet worked. Only one way to find out. Alright then, I will be putting on the helmet then. Yuki reaches for the helmet. Wait. Stops Yuki's hand. I will go instead. Huh? This is too dangerous. But we tested it on the rats and they seem to be doing well. And we tested it at 50% of the machine's capacity to determine whether it was dangerous or not, to try to minimize the risk if it was the latter. To determine whether the time machine works, we need a human as a test subject. We have no other choice. Ryu? Yeah. Do you perhaps have feelings for Fuyu? Huh? What? Why this all of a sudden? No, it's just seeing you trying so hard to save Fuyu. I've been wondering if you have feelings for her. Sorry, you don't need to answer if you don't want to. No, maybe I don't know how to put into words. You convinced me later. Convinced me last. I know, she told me everything that day. This happens on the rooftop. You rejected her, right? Oh, so she told you. Of course, I was her best friend after all. I kind of regret my decision that day. Was this a normal music change, or was this just the music? Yeah, this is completely different music. So this was just a normal music change. So that means this is something important. I'm standing up for this. Maybe if I accepted her that day, things would be different. Maybe she'd still be alive today. Who knows? It's not your fault. You did what you had to do. But no, no, she's supposed to be alive. Alive, I tell you. Sheesh, 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 sheesh. Get myself down. I don't know. I feel like I need to be turned down a bit. It's not your fault. You do what you have. Yeah, shut up. You can't force yourself to date someone you don't have feelings for. Yeah, next time I'll make sure to accept her. Then again, you probably mix in regret and genuine feelings with her. Maybe that's what's pushing me to save her. Maybe. Maybe you should sort out your feelings first. Yeah, though it might be a little late, huh? Anyways, we need to get going. You are right. Yuki rearranges the setup once again and connects the wires that need to be connected. Alright, all set to go. Good luck, mad engineer. Thanks. Smiles and puts on the helmet. Psst. Don't mind me. Doing something that you should never do. Just sit crisscross applesauce in a chair. Thanks, smiles and puts on the helmet. I think I already read that. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm not trying to remember that kind of stuff. Tell me when you're ready. I am. Yuki pushes all the buttons to activate the helmet. White flash travels through the room due to the intensity of the beam. The helmet feels heavier than it should, or maybe it's the weight of what we're about to do. I trust Yuki. She's done everything right. Every test, every calibration, all by the book. But still, the anomaly, the force lack, the spike in neural activity. Sai's uncle said it would probably be nothing. Yuki agreed. Called it an anomaly. But it was the last one. We tested on the closest one to full power. We only went to 50%, and even then, something flickered, something changed. I could just lower the output slightly, not by much, just enough to reduce the kick. But if I do that, then it fails, and all of this might have been for nothing. Yuki will be devastated, and Figure will be gone. Let me reduce the power, just in case. 89, this should be fine. Better not forget about me. Tears rolling down her cheeks. I won't, I promise. Did it work? What? Why are we in a hospital? Yes? Why's my body in so much pain I can't move? Where am I? Welcome back, Ryu. I thought you'd be sleeping for your entire life. Is that who I think it is? How does it feel being back with the living? My head. Why is my vision so blurry right now? Do you remember who I am? What the heck happened after I tried to time travel? I can only remember a loud thud and Yuki crying. My head is so fuzzy right now. Sai's uncle? Correct. Seems like that impact did not affect your memory. Wait, can you please tell me what day it is? You're bedridden at the hospital, and your concern is today's date? No, this is not what I meant by... What were you even trying to do? Do you know what kind of mess you left behind with your little experiment? I was only trying to answer your question. We're the 4th of April. I don't remember dates at all. Seems like the nurse is here to take your vitals. I'll give you some time to rest now. Let's talk later and think about what you've done, young man. What have I done? What even does that mean? Is he talking about the time machine? So, I really failed. I don't know. Later. My vision is still blurry and my arms are hurting so much. Looks at hands, I wonder what really happened. Same here. All I can remember is that I was trying to time travel to save you from imminent death, but it was abruptly interrupted. There was a huge sound and Yuki was crying. Same. You can't prevent us from seeing our friend according to the hospital rules. It's still visiting hours. Is that voice? That voice. Is it Sai? My uncle is a certified doctor. I know my rights. That's definitely Sai. Knock, knock, knock. You may come in. Ryu, I was so worried about you. Hugs Ryu. Come on. There's nothing serious. I was Sai. You're strangling me. Nothing serious. You said, how could you even say that? Sobs. Yuki is also here. I'm so relieved that she wasn't hurt by the blast. Yuki,
Wait, so you're
wait, am I
saying
dreaming right now?
I could just fly?
You guys are
I'm
really Sai Yuki, right? You can just, I just fragment my imagination, right? Well, buddy, it looks like that blow it really messed up your head. Oh no, you alright? You are. Oh no, you're alright. Did the explosion really affect your memory? Of course, it's us. Wait, wait. Oh no. Oh no. Are you alright? Jeez, I don't know why I read that. Like, I'm so dumb. Haha, don't worry, Yuki. It's just a little joke to lighten up the mood. Besides, my vision is still a bit blurry. It's hard to tell who's who just by looking. I'm so relieved that you were okay. You have no idea how worried we were about what happened. Yep. Could you tell me what happened exactly? Something wrong with the time machine. However, I have no idea what it could have been. All I can remember was that there was a white flash and a loud crash, and your body was lying cold under the ground after we said our goodbyes. After the incident, Sai and I tried to find the cause of what went wrong with the time machine, but we couldn't find a single calculation. Con- calculation that wasn't correct. I see. Well, I don't know if it's the right moment to confess what I did, but what do you mean? Before launching the time machine, I reduced the power needed for ex- ex- for it to execute. I figured that the risk of keeping it at its former power could cause me to lose my life, given the worst case scenario. Because by the way, right now, you were bedridden for a month, buddy. Come on. Why did I say come on? I feel like because I don't know. I read it and I'd be like, I feel like this is what should be next, and I don't know why my brain does that. We all thought you weren't going to make it. Stop joking about the size. It ain't funny. Anyways, we should get going. You need rest, and we've already stayed too long. Yeah, we'll come back later. Take care, alright? 2 days. 2 days later. Come in. See that you're feeling a lot better. Yeah, a lot better now that I have those tubes all off me. Ow, my head there, and I can move my arms with almost no pain. How's your vision? It's still a bit blurry, but it's getting better. Glad to know. Now, come on, time to get you home and talk about certain matters. What do you mean? During your sleep, something strange happened. I'm confused. I'll explain it all to you in the car. Now, get on your feet, sleeping beauty. I don't have all day, and hospital fees ain't free. I will give you a ride home. Awkward silence. So, what do you want to talk about? Oh, see. This is going to be a long ride, right? Ryu touches his head. That headache just won't go away. It feels like I've been struck by a truck. I see that you're still hurting. Did you take your pills? Oh wow. What what privileges have been bestowed upon me for you to finally talk to me? Don't get too cocky with me now, eh? You don't you don't want me to drive you back to the hospital. Sorry, I was pulling your leg. The atmosphere was so tense that we could cut it like a knife. Slight smile. To answer your question, yes, I took my pills. It seems that I am suffering from the aftermath of the incident. Have you noticed any changes, such as your memory being affected? No, not really. Do you remember how you were hospitalized? I have an idea. Do you know that you could have died from such a silly idea? I was just. Do you know how distressed Sai and I were? Not to mention that girl Yuki. I heard that from Sai that she was barely eating the first week that you got admitted to the hospital. How could you get her in such a state? I I had no idea. I was scrolling for some reason. I don't know why I was scrolling. want to tell you what happened exactly. We were, we were trying to save a friend. I'd like you to be more explicit, Ryu. Oh, remember that time when we visited you and we asked you we were creating a time machine to save our friend? Well, we were serious. I know what that when we first mentioned it to you, you weren't taking us seriously, but we were determined to save her. I know it was foolish of me to not take you guys seriously. What else should I know? All I can remember is a piercing flash of light that almost blinded my body to the ground. Yuki's muffled cries and her keep trying to keep me from falling unconscious. We spent countless sleepless nights trying to make this experiment a success, but to no avail. Our efforts were reduced to dust on that day. You tried your best, Ryu. I failed. There is no way that such a thing could have been successful in an area we live in. Thanks for covering me, I guess. Back to when we, Back to when I was your age, a group of my friends, I decided to observe the entropy of this world. Now that I think about it, it all started as an innocent hobby, but then soon it became an obsession as we discovered more and more. This is exactly what I think it is. I don't want to deal with this right now. I'm kind of tired because I kind of just woke up. So, yeah. If you enjoyed, thanks for watching. Anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it. Bye bye.